Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's driver press conference. We'll be speaking with some team principals shortly after. But first, please welcome in front of us from left to right, we have Felipe Drugovich with Andretti Formula E team, Nick Cassidy now with Citroen Racing, and Mitch Evans with Jaguar TCS Racing. And Nick, I'll start with you. New surroundings for you, a fresh start with Citroen. How have you been settling in so far?
Yeah, it's good to see everyone firstly, and it's good to be back. It's been a really nice start with Citroen Racing. Yeah, it's been a busy off-season. It doesn't really feel like the first test anymore. We've been together a lot, working very, very hard, and yeah, trying to get ready for the first race.
What's been the biggest thing that you've had to get used to so far?
Learning French.
And how's that going?
Oui.
Perfect. You ended last season in incredible form, 4 wins from the last 6 races to end the season second. How confident are you that you can bring that form across with all of the change and everything, including learning French, that you're having to get used to alongside that?
You know, I think looking at last season, there was definitely some strange races and a bit of fortune there as well. But you know, I try to bring that confidence and that momentum, of course. I think it's been a big off season in terms of development. You know, together with the guys at Citroen, from where they were and what they wanted to do, and things that I'd kind of learned, and how to make a car around me as well. And you know, I feel like we've made good progress. It's hard to say. It's only Valencia, but seem to be kind of thereabouts. Each day kind of gets more comfortable, I would say. But yeah, I mean, obviously, I think the guys at the front of last year in terms of teams, you look at Mahindra, Jag, etc., will be very strong. So it'll be tough.
Thank you very much, Nick. Before I move on, it's kind of a dual question for both of you. Obviously, we know you're good friends. We know you've spent an incredible amount of time together. Do you miss each other being in the same team? You still hanging out together away from the track?
I feel like we're speaking to each other more now.
Yeah, nothing's changed.
All the same, business as usual.
Same.
Obviously, a lot of change actually around you, Mitch. You've got 2 new drivers in the team. You've got a new team principal to work with. How easy is it for you, as the kind of one constant for the last few seasons with Jaguar, to kind of put all the distraction aside to go into this final season of Gen 3?
I mean, not much changes, to be honest. I've had quite a few teammates over my stint at Jaguar, so that's normal. I guess the big change is obviously not having James around. But Ian's, his transition's been very seamless. He's been around here for a long time, so looking forward to working with him, and obviously with Antonio. So yeah, it's all been pretty easy, and as I said, seamless between both of them. Antonio's got so much experience in this category. He's jumped between teams before, so he kind of knows what to do. But obviously, the way that we operate, the DNA of our car is very different to what he's been used to. So that takes a bit of time to transition. But apart from that, it's all, yeah, at times it kind of feels like he's been there longer than what he has. So but looking forward to working with him and also Ian this year.
Great. You've been in and around the title fight for many seasons now, but it's not quite worked out for you. What are you doing differently in terms of your approach to maybe change things up to get that edge and finally get your hands on that gold?
Not a lot, to be honest. Maybe I should be changing things, but look, I've been at the front of the category for a long time, so I think I'm doing a lot of things right. But obviously, yeah, I've missed out on the big one a few times, but that can come down to circumstances, a bit of luck here and there as well. So the main thing is that you're in the fight, and then you kind of let the motorsport gods take care of the rest, I guess. But obviously last year we weren't in the fight at all. So yeah, it's a bit of a reset from last year to get ourselves back into contention. So hopefully we can do that. I think it's going to be very, very tough because there's a lot of teams that are competitive now. Especially second year of the same car, everyone's refining things. So, but yeah, approach stays the same. Just try and go as fast as possible and keep trying to improve the car. And then hopefully come London, it all looks pretty good.
Thank you very much, Mitch. Felipe, welcome to the Formula E World Championship as a full-time driver. We've seen you compete before. We've seen you at rookie tests before. What was it about this opportunity with Andretti that made you jump in with both feet?
Yeah, so, well, first of all, thank you very much. Happy to be here. Yeah, I mean, I think it's been a long time coming to actually join the championship. Since 2023, I've been, driving in the rookie test and had some contacts with some teams. Actually, I did speak with Andretti back then, but I didn't feel like it was the right time to actually, pull the trigger and make a move. But yeah, I think it just kind of all came together in the right time. I had some talks already with Roger, and then the opportunity to drive in Berlin came together as well. And I did that, and it was probably what made me actually feel like, okay, this is pretty cool, I want to do that. Also because, I was basically 2 years, or almost 3 years without racing in a full-time championship, which is not nice in one point of view. And I just really miss that feeling. And I feel like I'm getting that feeling back again. I'm, just happy to be here.
How special will it be for you after these years where you haven't been competing regularly to make your full-time debut in your home country come Sao Paulo in a few weeks?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be awesome, to be fair. It's something that I am really looking forward to it. It's going to be actually my first time in an international race, racing in Brazil. And first thing I knew was actually my aunt, she bought tickets for my whole family, so they're all going to be in the grandstand. So yeah, it's going to be quite cool. They'll be there, so yeah, I'm really happy about it. I just wish it wasn't the first race, so I had a little bit more experience to actually put on a good show. But at the end of the day, it's just getting there, trying to enjoy it as much as I can. I think there'll be a lot of people cheering there, so yeah, really happy about it. Yeah, to be fair, I don't have a real reason why South American guys are not really looking too much forward into Formula E, as it's a world championship, so it should be put up there with high championships, high standards championships. So I don't know. Obviously, when you grow up, there is always the dream of Formula One in any driver. I would say I think anyone who's been in this grid always had the dream to be in Formula One. So yeah, I think there's a lot of things to put in consideration. When you're from South America, but anywhere apart from Europe, I would say you need to change your whole life to go to Europe and try to build up a career there and build a life there as well. So you get even more focused on that, and normally that focus is, I would say, Formula One. But once you get, you don't get to that level, or you don't achieve that, I think drivers start looking into championships like this. Are different than probably drivers that grew up in Europe, which is, they have more options around them all the time. And they grow up probably around more options. So that's the only reason I can think about it. But there's I can only know a precise answer if I'm born again and try it again. But yeah, and on the F1 side, there's nothing at the moment. I'm fully focused on this. I don't know how it's gonna pan out next year, if I'll be around that paddock or not. I need to, wait till that championship is also finished and see if it makes sense for me or not. At the moment, to be fair, I'm fully focused on this, and just trying to enjoy this side.
Thank you very much. That's all we have time for. Thank you to our drivers, and if you stay seated, our team principals will be along shortly.